Hey, yeah, you. Pixelated has the chill vibes and yeah, man uploads you are looking for. Chill out and level up with light commentary goodness. How cool are you for clicking this video? Cool as your fab drink. Sit back and join us on this gaming adventure.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm going to chime in on this Children's Online Privacy Protection Act bit that they're running right now in the grand theater that is America, the world, NATO, or whatever, because basically NATO is America. But let me not get derailed on the topic here, off the topic here. And also this MasterCard and Visa crackdown on adult games triggers e-commerce censorship. So like, just like they do all the time, whenever they want to take our rights, they put the kid thing in the front of you all. And I've always been an advocate saying like, yo, don't fall for this. Make sure things are right. Fact check it. But, you know, people they so quick to join the bandwagon of calling people pedophiles and stuff like this over watching Enter or anything else that they don't do, right? It's just like how like there were a lot of people that were like, nah, this homosexual stuff shouldn't be, put out for kids and stuff, right? But then there was a large part that was. But as you see, no, just like with this thing, it's like they didn't care until they started pulling away all of the LGBTQ stuff, right? Before it was okay to pull away the good-looking female models and things, the games of the lolly games and everything like this, right? They didn't have a problem with that. And they were cheering it on. But like they say with revenge, you should build two graves, dig two graves, because they use these things every time. I mean, hopefully by now, after this thing, y'all are hip to hey, what about the children? Oh, the children. To like be like, hold on, what is the issue? Are any kids really being hurt? You know what I'm saying? Before we start banning art, animation, media, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this has been a bit they've been running. As far as this Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, they've been doing it over and over and over. Like sometimes they would have videos on YouTube. That's why all the like YouTube changed up in around 2014, 15 because people thought it was cute. Like one of the first ones I seen was a little white dude made a video talking about how under some of the videos that the young girls was uploading, like kids or whatever, they would upload. They had some guys making little little remarks under there that you could look at as offensive. But what people got to look at is what were the crimes? What you know what I'm saying? That's what we should be focused on legally because whenever they spin it on you, that's what they're gonna do. Just like like Visa and MasterCard came out and said, hey, we're just following the law. They don't care about all the other stuff y'all saying. Hey, we got it right, so you shouldn't be trying to dictate. They said, look, we follow the law in every country. That's what they hit y'all with. But instead of y'all doing that, y'all get on the emotional, on the point the finger on the little goofy stuff, right? Calling people things that they're not, acting like an animation is a is a person, which is freaking crazy and insane. But yes, like that's yeah, I've spoken up on that. But about this MasterCard and Visa card crackdown thing, what I think it is that this is part of the cryptocurrency flip. That's what I think it is. Because it's just gonna take like one or two of maybe like Bitcoin or what's the one? XRP, what I hear, like over the past year or two, I hear that it's gonna be XRP, that it's gonna be like a major bank, basically like they'll become like a Visa or a Mastercard. That's what I think is gonna happen. And like a country like if let's say China, I mean Japan for example, or even Steam, whoever, if they be like, okay, we're gonna bring the games back, right? And instead of like it be like open up cryptocurrency payments and stuff and you can buy it through with crypto. That is another way to market in to market in, I guess what we call market in the crypto takeover, the crypto flip. Because that's I could see that happening from this. So yeah, because I mean I don't see Visa and Mastercard stopping just because people are sending letters in and like yada yada. We want to buy our games or whatever. I don't see them stopping because even if you write them righteous senators and stuff, these companies are so rich. Like, I mean, they're the ones that transfer the money. I mean, imagine how rich they are, and they'll just give excuses, like they said about the law. That's one of the greatest ones. Like, how do you fight back with that? Go change your laws. And meanwhile, while y'all trying to change it, which it won't happen, you know what I'm saying? It won't happen. And also, I heard that I think with both of these things are like hand in hand, the child safety online thing and the Mastercard Visa thing. They both hand in hand. Like it's just like TikTok. That's how they ruin TikTok. Like TikTok, you got a lot of you was getting a lot of education. We got a lot of world news. like people learned so much, like so much, got so much information, needless information that was gate kept by a lot of people in high positions, high places and stuff. The racial divide was like closing up, but they really don't want that at the top. So what happened was they said we got to stop this. And for the first time I've seen in all of so far in my life, like what 39 years, like I've never seen Congress, Democrat and Republican, both agree to block or ban a bill or anything like that. But they did it on the TikTok ban, just like they did it on the I believe I've heard they did it on the Child Safety Online Act, right? And if you go against it, what does that make you? You don't want to protect kids? That's what they hit you with. Now imagine being one person in a room full of people that are like on this nut stuff, right? That's on this like, oh, you don't care about the kids and stuff like this, right? Like you can't, you won't, you who's gonna say something? You're just gonna go with it. That's what a lot of people do. And if you speak out, much respect and honor should be given to the person and the peoples that speak out, like myself. That's like, hey, hold on, yeah, the kids need to be protected, but we're not gonna let y'all, use children as shills, and that's what they do. Kind of like what the excuse Israel was saying, like they're hiding in the daycare centers or whatever, when it was really just, well, let me not get on that because I don't want for the video to get blocked or something like that by, yeah, but yeah, that's my take on it. And but the main takeaway I want y'all to know is that I think this is part of the cryptocurrency rollout, like takeover, position switch, whatever you want to call it. It just takes one of them. Like if Steam does it, then that's it. It just takes one. Because I was there for the birth of Bitcoin, and I was like, whenever I first seen it, like nobody was taking it, and then I seen this. It was actually like this Japanese seller, Toy Demon, was the first. They sell like male sexual health toys and stuff like this, and devices and stuff. Also, I think do they sell a few things, but mainly in that market, and geared toward that theme. But they was the first ones I seen taking Bitcoin, and I was like, oh, somebody's taking this. But when I first heard about Bitcoin, I was like, nobody is gonna give real money for some fake money. You know what I'm saying? Because when I looked into it, it said you can like you mine, right? You just with a graphics card or something. This was so like alien and crazy to me that you would set up a graphics card to search for a Bitcoin. And I'm like, there's no way somebody is gonna really give real money for that. But like buy it or mine for it because graphics cards aren't cheap. It's just like I was there for the rise of Nvidia. That was on my first laptop I bought, and it was such a great graphics card. I'm like, why isn't this at the top? Like I paid like what $200-300 for my laptop back in what year was maybe like 2000, maybe 2005, I think, maybe '05, '06, and I was able to play games that came out on that laptop for like some years later. That's how good NVIDIA graphics card was. But with Intel, you're done. You got to upgrade every few years, maybe every year, bro. Maybe every what? Yeah, maybe every year or two. Like you'll be dated out. Like because people keep yelling about graphics, but that's for another topic, which I can't stand how people keep yelling about graphics because it's just not. We don't need more graphics. With more graphics, that's why all these games nowadays are just hit one button and it does everything. You know how hard it is to like manage all these big chunks and HD textures and files and stuff, right? To move at the whim of you pressing the direction, like whatever. I say the only time we should worry about graphics is in VR. That's the only time. Other than that, we were good at PS2 graphics. Maybe, yeah, PS2. We was good. We're good at PS2 graphics. Because if you ask me after PS2, and that's on the console. For the PC, I say Oblivion, maybe. I say stop at Oblivion. Maybe Skyrim. Maybe Skyrim. That's pushing it if you ask me. But hey, that's my opinion. All right. For anybody that watched, thank you. Leave a like, subscribe, share it, and peace.